Hey guys, Bird Yugioh here. So today I'm combining again two structure decks, the Cyber Dragon structure deck and the Albaz structure deck, the newest structure deck from Konami. You will, in addition to those two, you'll need quite a few of the extra deck monsters. I'll kind of go over which ones of those you need, but they are all fairly cheap. There's none of these that are crazy expensive, so shouldn't be too bad there. So yeah, let's get right into it. Starting off with all of our Albaz stuff, or branded. It was 2 Fallen of Albaz and 1 Albion. That's kind of the ratio I like to go with. If you draw any of them, they're still usable and still very, very good. But then ideally, you do want to send them off of Branded Fusion. This card is amazing. The only real problem with it is it locks you into fusion monsters for the rest of the turn. So that's why we're playing it in a deck that can utilize fusion. Just like I did last profile with Shaddolls, they do a lot of fusion summoning. Cyber Dragons obviously also do that as well. So this doesn't hurt you in any way. It just sometimes can limit your plays, but that's it. Otherwise it's insane card. That is, if you resolve it, you're sitting in a good position. And then the 1 Branded Lost, potentially even play it at 2 if you want to, because this protects all of your fusion summons, not just your branded fusion summons. So this is just a good card to have anyway. The final card that kind of goes along with these is Fairy Tale Snow, to again kind of send with branded fusion. Just a really good one to get to the grave for just some interruption. That is it for the branded stuff that we're playing. And then for the Cyber Dragons, which is the bulk of the deck, because it kind of needs to be. You'll see why. 3 Cyber Dragon, have to play it. 3 Core, it's your best normal summon. Normal summon in the whole deck. The next best is hers. And then we also play 1 Naxter. This is very good, since we are also playing Cyberdark stuff. This card is really nice to have. It allows you to discard and then special summon this from your hand. And you can also special summon a machine monster with 2100 attack or defense in your graveyard. So it's just a really good starter card to have. And then the reason we play 3 and 2 is because of this card, Machine Duplication. I don't quite want to max out on hers, but I'm totally fine maxing out on Core because it gets you more advantage than hers does. But activating Machine Duplication and going with this is just like full combo. It is crazy, crazy good. So yeah, definitely 3 Machine Duplication. If you open this and one of these 5, one of these 6, you should be sitting pretty well, because then you're summoning out 2 Cyber Dragons. You can go into fusion plays, Xyz plays, whatever you want. So yeah, it's very, very important. We have 3 Cyber Emergency. It's the best card to open up. It's also the best card to search off of Cyber Dragon Core. We also play Cyber Repair Plant to again search as any light machine monster as long as you have a Cyber Dragon in your grave. So it's not as good as Emergency, but it is still really good. Cyberload Fusion, really easy way of fusion summoning, and it also is searchable by Core. And then we play the 1 Power Bond, because this is searchable by our Cyberdark Chimera, basically our Cyberdark engine, which we will get into right now. So we play the 3 Claw, which gets us to one of our Cyberdark spells, which are both really good in this deck. And then we have the 1 Chimera, which allows us to discard a spell and then add Power Bond. And then also you can fusion summon by banishing materials from your graveyard. And then if this is sent to the graveyard, you can send 1 Cyberdark monster from your deck to the graveyard with a different name. You really won't be using that effect very much. But you will be using the fusion summoning with cards from the grave and searching the Power Bond, obviously. We play the 1 Cyberdark Realm. So this one allows you to search your Cyberdarks. Really good, and gains you an additional normal summon of a Cyberdark. And then Cybernetic Horizon is extremely good. It allows you to send 2 dragon and or machine cyber monsters with different attributes, one from your hand and deck, and then you add a dragon or machine cyber. So this allows you to send any of these guys, including your Fallen of Albaz, because they're dragon type dark, and then you have your cyber dragons, which are machine light. So it is really, really good. It allows you to search basically anything you need. Extremely good card in this deck. And then also decided to play Fusion Deployment, just because there actually are quite a few cards that specifically list a fusion material, mainly the Albaz or branded monsters. They list Fallen of Albaz, so it gets you a free special summon of a Fallen of Albaz or a Cyber Dragon. So I think it's just a really nice card to have. Again, especially in this version, this card just does double duty. And that's kind of it for the Cyber Dragon stuff. And then for the generic, play 1 Called by the Grave, 2 Infinite Impermanence, and 2 Effect Veiler. Just kind of generic stuff to play. And then for the extra deck, you will need most of it, honestly, but I'll kind of go over that. So for our fusions, for our Cyber Dragons, we play Japan Rampage, which is very good to use with Power Bond. Allows you to send lights to gain additional attacks. Allows you to target spell and traps and destroy them. Just really, really good. We play 1 Cyber Twin. Sometimes this is just your easiest way of OTKing. With Power Bond, this will become 5,600, attack twice. And sometimes that's just boom, boom, win. So it's just a simple one. Really nice to have, though. We play the Mega Fleet. Again, with our Cyber Dragon engine, just basically getting rid of a monster in the extra monster zone. And then Cyber Eternity, you can make it, but usually we're getting this to the grave off of, where is that card? Cybernetic Horizon. Sorry, I couldn't think of which one of these. Horizon, we'll get that to the grave, and then this will allow you to banish this from the graveyard, and your opponent cannot target fusion monsters with card effects, and they can't be destroyed by card effects. So that's really good. Again, if you're kind of OTKing, know you're going to be OTKing, or you want to break a board, get this to grave, and then banish it, and you're protecting all your fusions. And then we're also playing a Seeger. Sometimes it's important to go into, just to get another Cyber Dragon, and boost some attack. And then, of course, the Nova and Infinity. Very easy to go into if you open that machine duplication and then a target for it. You'll be able to go into that super easily. And then we also... I'm playing the Entis mostly because of Gale Dogra. I decided to not play this in the main, but you definitely can. It's a really good option, obviously. You have a few targets for it, Titanclad or Elder Entity. But in the side, it's really good because these, this is good going second as well. So kind of up to you if you want to fit this into the main deck. That's definitely a good option. So I included those in there. And then for the branded, obviously we have the Titanclad, and then 2 Albion, 2 Lubellion, and then the 2 Mirror Jade. All these are in the structure deck, including the Titanclad. So really the only cards you'll need are the Cyber Dragon cards there. But yeah, these are all really good. Summon them out different ways. But yeah, that is the deck, guys. Another just really good way of making a budget version using your structure deck, and the new Albaz and the branded fusion stuff is just too good of a card. This card's amazing. So yeah, try it out. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll catch you on the next one.